Synchronicity University has an absolutely incredible May series coming up, and this is not to be missed. Superstar astrologers are going to be with us, and all right now at Choose Your Tuition Rate, as low as just $5 a class, an unheard of rate to learn from these astrologers. I will be teaching the definitive relationship course coming up with my favorite techniques. ALEJO LOPEZ teaching a widely requested topic on midpoints, harmonics, and aspects. And Michael Luton's previous course on his favorite techniques is going to be available as a digital download. And as a bonus, you get a live Q&A class that he and I are going to do together. And look at this speaker series and these incredible astrologers, including a real superstar in astrology today, the one and only Gemini Brett. All of these incredible programs are available right now for as low as just $5 a class, an unheard of rate, our very famous Choose Your Tuition Rate at onlysynchronicityuniversity.com. Links are in the description below. I look forward to seeing you in class. Hello, fabulous superstar Pisces. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of April 2024. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month, without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now. Boy, is this a very special time. Powerful energies are with us, and there is a party going on in a part of the sky for you. It has to do with money you earn, money you spend, self-love and self-esteem are covered here as well. And this is about new pathways and new beginnings, in some cases, seemingly out of nowhere. It would behoove you to strive to meet as many people as possible, to be out and about, to give the universe lots of pathways, because it is a month filled of new people, places, things, and situations that will enter that represent karmic blessings. And here they represent either blessings related to self-love and self-esteem. They help you to see yourself more lovingly, or they're related to financial blessings in some way for you as well. In many ways, the cherry to it all, right? The really big crowning moment this month is the solar eclipse that is going to take place in this part of the sky on the 8th of the month. It is a total solar eclipse, which means brand new beginnings that you didn't even see coming, that you didn't even anticipate. Now, the solar eclipse is exactly conjunct Chiron. This is huge. This is rare, and this is special. Having this very special total solar eclipse hand in hand with Chiron means if you work as a healer in any way, however you understand that, and I understand that's a very broad umbrella, but however it is that you understand that, if you are a healer, this can be a time of great breakthroughs and prosperity for you as well. But even if that isn't the case, this can be a time where opportunities come that heal you, or you heal something very deep within around your relationship with money itself. Where it is that there are issues around healthy self-love, healthy self-esteem, they may go through a profound healing and a whole other look that helps you to feel like you are walking brand new, much more self-valuing territory from here on out. Now, that isn't the only thing that suggests greater prosperity, greater self-love, although that's a really big deal, that total solar eclipse. What we're also going to have is, as we start the month, the sun is already here, as is Mercury. From the 1st to the 25th, Mercury is retrograde here, which means that financial opportunities you thought were gone might come back around in some way over the course of those 25 days of Mercury retrograde. And then Venus, representing blessings, will be here as well from the 5th to the 28th. However, in the midst of all these moves, we are going to have each of these planets do something very special, which is move over the North Node. On the 5th, it's the Sun. On the 17th, it's Venus. And on the 25th, it is going to be Mercury that stations on top of the North Node. So that energy of that doorway opening that is represented by planets moving over the North Node, it's going to stay wide open as we move to the end of the month. And so when planets move over the North Node, it provides a doorway from which new people, places, things, situations enter, which represent karmic blessings. And for you, these karmic blessings are very much related to blessings that allow greater prosperity in, that allow you to align with a greater sense of self-value and self-love and self-esteem. Where it is that it seems like a non-event on the surface, there might actually be seeds being planted that will open up financial opportunity for you for many years to come. And so, I like to say pace yourself and be yourself, but yeah, give the universe lots of pathways to meet those people, places, things, situations, because among those pathways, you will find fulfillment. In some cases immediately, but certainly in the fullness of time. Now, other very special things are happening this month as well, and a lot of that specialness comes down to the fact that Jupiter is meeting Uranus in the sky on the 21st. This meeting takes place in a communicative and synchronistic part of your sky, a part of the sky that has to do with siblings, cousins, and neighbors as well. This is extremely fortunate energy. It is refreshing. It is fortunate. It's things changing very quickly, completely, and representing a leap forward in some way. And this energy might either play out in terms of you being in the right place at the right time, meeting the right person, and it can make a big difference in your life in all kinds of ways, maybe personally, maybe professionally, or otherwise. It might be that one of your siblings, cousins, or neighbors has great news, big changes happening in their lives, or it could be your relationship with them improves in some way with one of these key people as well. It might be that changes are happening in your neighborhood itself, and that's bringing wonderful things to occur for you now also. And this could also be really brilliant ideas that find you that you really want to follow through on in some way or another. This is energy of brainstorming, jotting it down, you just being somewhere and all of a sudden an incredible idea coming into your head, and it creates a momentum that allows better and better into your life as you navigate forward from here. So there is so much to look forward to here. But some of the best stuff really is going to feel like it comes out of nowhere, especially where it comes to key connections and key ideas as well. It is going to be on the 23rd of the month that we will have this month's full moon. That full moon takes place in fellow water sign Scorpio. This is a part of the sky for you that has to do with understanding your place in the world. Long distance travel, immigration, citizenship, higher learning, legal matters are covered here, and the personal beliefs that guide your life. Now, here's the thing. Pluto is square this full moon, and that's tough. I do want to be straightforward with you. Now, it is a square, which means activity. It means that something is taking place. Something's got to give. Something's got to occur. The thing is, I would invite you to be practicing self-care in the process, because you might be really pouring a lot of energy into trying to make something happen at this time. Particularly where it comes to, for example, trying to bring a matter to a close. This isn't necessarily something new. It's about bringing things to completion and figuring out your way forward. So if you're involved in an immigration or citizenship matter, you might be giving a lot of energy to that at this time. If it is that you're involved in a legal matter as well, you might be able to see how you could bring things to a conclusion and to a close, even if things are less than ideal. And it may even feel, I'm sorry to say, that things are not as fair as you would like, but the potential is there to, at the very least, find resolution of some kind or another. If you are connected to an institute of higher learning, you may need to pay focus or give attention to a matter there. And if it is that you're doing some traveling, it might be a deeply transformative, but perhaps difficult journey that you take at this time. but is no less meaningful. And that might be an inner journey where you're exploring your own values, your spiritual values, your philosophical truths, your political truths now. And in some way, you may feel challenged on them as well, but that may be part of what helps you to define what it is you believe, at least for this point of your life. So pace yourself and be yourself. You know, I like to say that practice self-care, or you might wear yourself out. But at the very least, resolutions are possible here. And that can really help you to feel like things change in one way or another. And ultimately, change is for the best. Now, where it comes to matters of love, remember where Venus is going to be, love and self-love are intimately tied, and it is love and self-love that are especially blessed with new opportunities opening up there. With that conjunction of Uranus and Jupiter, it does suggest that some of the best moments and best connections will come out of nowhere by taking you by surprise, by taking you by delight. So pay attention. The middle of the month and the days after are sort of the magic window, if you will. For those of you open to meeting someone new, it is as you're out and about in your neighborhood that you might have a powerful experience with another person that helps facilitate a deeper understanding of self-love for you in one way or another. It is the person that you meet that helps you to connect with healthy self-love that is going to seem like you are feeling romantic love for them as well and going that way. For those of you just starting to date someone, what a remarkable time this can be. So in the context of dating, I feel like you'll be asking yourself that question: does this person make me feel good about myself or not? Do they inform and affirm healthy self-love for me or not? Your answer will come in a split second. In an instant, you will know your truth. And once you do, there's no going back. But if it is the case that they do fuel healthy self-love for you, your romantic love for them will grow stronger. And for those of you in an established bond, well, I think that you might be inspired to be more generous with your partner in some way. And it looks like you have it to give, which is a lovely thing. But what ultimately brings the two of you closer together is going to be a random out of nowhere conversation that clears the air, where you don't even realize you were carrying certain confusions or certain resentments until they showed up for you to address. And in an instant, things get a whole lot better. Now, the clarity might be something that bonds the two of you together to move forward, but the clarity might also be realizing this just isn't working for you anymore and finally speaking it, which ultimately brings peace. What I love about this month for you, there's so much here. It's a valuable and meaningful astrological moment. I am going to say I love Jupiter meeting Uranus. I think that's the star of the show. It's a big energy available to you now. Trust synchronicity. You just might find yourself in the right place at the right time, meeting the right person, and it makes all the difference. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this each and every week for each and every sign for as low as just $3 a month at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com, where you get expanded, exclusive horoscopes. All superstars get access to a monthly event, and higher tiers get you things like all access passes to Synchronicity University events, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the superstar space at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. Links are in the description below. And thank you so much for watching. It's a hugely important month. I hope you make the most of it, and it will be a great month. Enjoy.